another inspiration to take you from the place that you're at and to start living forward. You know, you feel like you're beaten. Have you ever felt like you were beaten? Do you feel like you're beaten right now? Do you feel like that you have bad luck or that things just don't go the way you want them to go? Sure, everybody gets to that point. It's what you do with that I'm going to share with you today that makes the difference from remaining beaten to becoming a winner. It's time for you to win. Yeah, you don't have to lose. And let me give you some both practical applications, mental applications, and spiritual applications that when you line them up, you become a winner in every situation, every circumstance you could ever ask or imagine. Now, what are those things? First of all, you have to recognize when you feel beaten, what you're thinking about. You know, when you feel you're beaten, when you feel like you've just hit a road of bad luck, or you're at a wall, you have to recognize it. You have to stop for a moment and recognize and acknowledge, you know, this is a situation, this is a circumstance, but I don't have to live here. So what you need to do, and do this with me, you need to reset button. You got to hit the reset button in your mind, in your heart and soul and spirit. And by resetting that, you're renewing your mind. Biblical principle, Romans 12:2. Number two is you've got to start to realize, after you reset, clear the slate, this is a circumstance, I recognize it, now what? You reset to remember where you're going, why you're going there, what you really want in life, and then to understand a powerful, very powerful scripture, which is Isaiah 54. Verse 17 says, no weapon forged against you will ever prosper. Go to Romans, and it says that you're more than a conqueror, that nothing can defeat you. All of a sudden, you remember who you are. You're a winner. Reset, no longer a loser, no longer downcast, no longer beaten, a winner. It sounds absolutely like, okay, I understand that intellectually. But Steve Covey, in his 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, drove this point so powerfully. I want to share with you how he did that. In the terms that he used was the paradigm shift. The paradigm shift, the mind shifting immediately. Give you 2 examples. You come home tired, you're just exhausted, you don't want to do a thing except couch potato, and all of a sudden you get a phone call from somebody and says, hey, I got tickets to an incredible play, and you've been looking forward to that play. Boom, you got the energy, you're ready to go. A paradigm shift that fast. How many of you have experienced that? Steve Covey talks about a situation that really taught him this lesson, which he was on a rapid transit or a train that was taking him into the city, and a guy with 3 kids got on the train, and the kids were unruly. They were all over the place, and the guy was sitting there like he wasn't even there. Steve was really getting upset, and so were the other people, because the kids were out of control. He finally went over to the gentleman and said, sir, could you take some attention to your children? They're really out of control, and they're bothering everybody. The man looked up and said, yeah, I'm sorry. We just lost their mother, and they're probably really distraught. The people on this train heard this. Everybody's paradigm shifted. They cuddled the kids. They shared the kids. They sat next to the gentleman, and the paradigm shifted the entire culture in that train within a minute. That's what I want you to do. I want you to reset your paradigm. You're not beaten. You're not a loser. You are a winner, and you will be victorious in everything you do. Everything you put your hand to will prosper, it says in Scripture. If you have the mindset, a renewed mind, Romans 12:2, a renewed mind, transformed, paradigm shift. And how do you do that? I've said it again, and I'm going to challenge you to do this. Acknowledge where you're at and what you're thinking, what you're feeling. And if you acknowledge that you're feeling beaten and you're feeling that you're hitting bad luck and you just can't make it, reset. I want you to even say it out loud. Reset. Romans 12:2. Reset. I'm renewing my mind. I'm changing my paradigm. I don't care if you use the psychological, the spiritual, or what level of words you want to use to understand this. It is an application of life. It's the way God made you. It's if you think these things, so they shall be. And you know, it was Henry Ford, I believe it said, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. So today, think you can. Take the reset button, hit it. And if you need to hit it a second time through the day, hit it. And begin to believe and know that you are a winner. You are more than a conqueror, and nothing can beat you. Nothing can beat you as you continue to keep the paradigm that you are a winner. I hope this challenges you today because it's a valuable lesson. I hope that you're willing to also share it with somebody else that may be feeling so down right now, so low, that your share button comes up on their Facebook and ultimately makes their day a paradigm shift, a reset, and the day of incredible victory and success. I hope that you have a great day. I hope that you reset as many times as you want until you become all that you want to be and that God has planned for you to be. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Share this. Don't forget, share this and let me know through comments how your reset has affected your day and maybe others. Have a beautiful day.